Hello friends, in this video, let us understand how to analyze time and space complexity of algorithms with examples. First, let us take a simple algorithm with just one statement. We have int I is equal to 10, a single assignment statement. And as per our assumption, it takes 1 unit of time. So the time complexity T of x is equal to 1, or we can say it takes a constant time. So the time complexity of this algorithm is equal to order of 1. And here we have just one variable, and let us say it takes 1 unit of memory also. So S of x is equal to 1. So the space complexity is also order of 1. Now let us add two more statements to this algorithm. I equal to I into 2 plus 5 and I equal to I plus plus. What will be the time complexity of this algorithm now? As we said, these two statements are also simple statements, so these will also take 1 unit time each. So the total time taken is 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is, T of x will be equal to 3, which is also a constant value, that is, whatever the value of I be, the time taken will be 3 units to get the output. So the time complexity is order of 1 again. Now what about the space complexity? We have variable I, which will take 1 unit of memory, and in second and third statements also we have just I and there are no other variables. So there is only one variable I requiring memory. So the total memory required is 1 unit. So S of x is equal to 1, which is also a constant value. So the space complexity is equal to order of 1. Now let us take another program here to check if a number is positive or negative. Let us calculate the time and space complexity of this algorithm. Here, the first statement is a simple assignment statement. So it will take 1 unit of time. Next, we have a scanf statement, which is also a simple statement, so it will also take 1 unit time. Next, we have a conditional statement. We have if, else statements here. So what happens here? For a given input, either if statement will work, or else if part will work, or else part will work. Simply, any one of these cases will work for a given input. For example, if num is equal to 0, only if part will work, else if and else part will be skipped. And if num equal to minus 1, if will fail, else if will work and else will be skipped. And if num equal to 4, if will fail, so it won't work, and else if will also fail, and hence it will be skipped and the else part will only work. So for an input value, only one of these three will work. So we can take 1 unit of time for the whole case check and 1 unit of time for the inner printf statement. So total 2 units of time. And the final return statement will also take 1 unit time. So the total time taken, T of x is equal to 5, which is a constant value. So the time complexity for this program is order of 1. Now what about the space complexity? In the whole program, we only used one variable num, and we have only used constants other than that. So the memory taken is just 1 unit. So S of x is equal to 1, which is a constant. Hence, the space complexity of this algorithm is order of 1. Now, let us analyze the algorithm to find if x is a factor of n or not. First, we have a declaration statement which will take 1 unit time. And the next printf statement will also take 1 unit time, and the same happens with scanf statement also. And now we have a conditional check. Here, for a given value of n and x, either if part will work or the else part will work. So for this case check, we can say it takes 1 unit of time, and for the print statement inside, it takes 1 unit again. So a total of 2 units will be taken for this part only. And the final return statement will also take 1 unit time. So T of x equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1, that is equal to 6. and it is a constant value, so the algorithm will take only a constant time for any input to produce the desired output. So the time complexity is equal to order of 1. Now what about the space complexity? Here we have variables n and x requiring memory. So it takes 2 units totally. And other than that, there is nothing that require memory space here. So s of x is equal to 2, which is a constant memory space. So the space complexity of this algorithm is order of 1. So this is how we can analyze algorithms and find time and space complexity. In the coming videos, we will discuss more algorithms and their analysis.